In this video, I'll be sharing with you a pretty awesome yield farming strategy on Polygon using Aave. This is really exciting because basically the Polygon Matic network wants to reward people that use dApps on Polygon. That's why they're actually giving away a lot of tokens for people that use dApps. And one of those dApps is Aave, a lending and borrowing protocol. My name is Kieran. I create cryptocurrency fundamental tutorials so that you can stay on the bleeding edge of the cryptocurrency space, as well as earn a lot of passive income in order to live a decentralized lifestyle. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you how you can actually benefit from the price increase of Matic, earn incredible yields, but also earn some Matic tokens by borrowing against your collateral. This is really interesting. So first of all, what you want to do is make sure you watch one of my previous videos on how you actually bridge some tokens from Ethereum onto the Polygon network. And what I do recommend is that for all the tokens that you need afterwards, you have to buy them on the Polygon network because the fees are way cheaper. But you want to maybe borrow only like 20% or 30%. So if you'd deposit something like $1,000 of wrapped Matic, you could maybe borrow another, something like $200 of additional tokens. And of course, the more you actually deposit, the more you're going to earn. Then with the amount that I borrowed, I can actually also earn some APY. So for example, if I would actually borrow some USDC, I would earn 5.52%. If I would borrow some USDT, I would earn 15.72%. However, I do have to pay a certain APR, and this is a variable APR. That means it can actually go up or down. So you have to be careful with that. However, very often here below, the yield that you would actually earn is higher than this APR. What we're going to do is deposit some Matic tokens. Now, don't be confused with this terminology, wrapped Matic. In Polygon, it's still called Matic. So don't swap your Polygon tokens for wrapped Polygon tokens or your Matic tokens for wrapped Matic. However, when you receive them as rewards, they will be wrapped and you're going to have to unwrap them. But I'll look at that in another video. So basically what you want to do is click here on deposit. And this should actually go really fast with super low fees. So I have 738 Matic tokens. I'm going to quickly show you something. Like I just mentioned, these are just normal Matic, because if you go into Paraswap, which is a decentralized exchange, you will see you've got Matic and wrapped Matic. I don't really like the terminology on Aave, but do not confuse both of those. You will have to deposit these normal Matic tokens. So if we go back to wrapped Matic on Polygon, we'll actually deposit 730. Let's do 733 Matic. I'm just going to say Matic. And make sure you don't actually deposit everything, as you're going to need a little bit to pay for gas fees. The gas fees are incredibly low, but you still want to be on the safe side. So you could probably actually deposit 135. That would be fine, but I want to be on the safe side. Click on continue. Click on deposit. I'm going to have to confirm it in my wallet. And this should actually go through in just a few seconds. The transaction speeds are really, really fast. And the next step is going to be actually borrowing. So let's have a look at what we deposited. So the utilization ratio, 41%. I can actually use this Matic I just deposited as collateral. So the maximum loan to value is 50%. Liquidation threshold is 65%. So you definitely do not want to be penalized with the next step. So what that means is that we're going to actually borrow against these Matic tokens, against the value, but we're going to be way lower than this maximum loan to value. We're going to be somewhere around 25 to 30%, as I don't want to be liquidated should something similar happen to just a few days ago where the price dropped 50%. So you definitely don't want to be liquidated. If you don't want to go in through any risk, then maybe stay at a maximum LTV of 10% or 15%, or just don't do that step at all. By depositing your Matic into Aave, you're already now earning a really nice APY, first of all from Aave, but also by receiving these tokens from the Polygon network. So what I'm going to do is go on to borrow, and now I can actually borrow against these Matic tokens. So what I could do is I could either borrow some DAI, USDC. I could also borrow some more Matic tokens. That would be a possibility, but I feel like DAI has a pretty nice APR, 7.79%. The highest is USDT. It's got 15.96%. That would be a 6% difference between how much I'd have to pay. So I think I'm actually going to borrow some USDT. That looks really nice. Let's borrow some USDT. So here you've got the health factor, and you can actually move this bar here. So safer, that would be how much you can actually borrow. The health factor is 16. If you continue, the max that you can borrow would be 813 USDT, which is not recommended. That would be like a health factor of 1.31. So if we actually borrow, I think we could go somewhere around $300, and then we can see and continue with that. I think I'm just going to go with like 341 USDT, and I click on continue. And this is pretty interesting. So this is how much I'll be paying, the variable APY. That's the one I can select. There's no stable APY at the moment. So I click on continue, and the health factor 3.12, interest APY, that's how much I'm going to have to pay, 9.6%. And then I click on borrow. I'm going to have to confirm. This is also going to go through in just a few seconds. So the transaction has been confirmed. Now I'm borrowing. So this is actually pretty cool. If I look at my dashboard, you're going to see a lot of information. So my current LTV is 20%, which is actually pretty low. And you have to see it like this. I deposited $1,665. So I'm earning APY on that. I'm borrowing $344. So actually I'm paying 9% APR, or 9.7% APR. However, I'm earning an additional, like if I subtract the 16 with the 9, I'm actually earning an additional 7% APY on these $344. So what I can actually now do is I can actually use these USDT to buy some Matic, and I can deposit these Matic in order to decrease my loan to value. So let me actually go on to Paraswap, and I'm going to actually select USDT. So here I've got these 344 USDT. And I do highly recommend using Paraswap if you want to find the best possible exchange rates for swapping tokens. So I'm going to have to confirm that that Paraswap is allowed to use these tokens. I'm going to actually unlock the tokens. Let's actually buy some Aave tokens and deposit those into the Aave protocol. So all of this, it has been confirmed. So now I'm going to actually select Aave. I can buy 344 USDT. So I'm going to swap, select 0.1%, confirm order. And I must say, this is really, really awesome. I've been paying like just hundreds of a cent for each of these transactions, something that's not possible on the Ethereum blockchain, but it is possible on the Polygon Ethereum layer 2 blockchain. So it's confirming my transaction. And in just a few seconds, it's going to be confirmed, and I'm going to receive these Aave tokens. So here is also what is pretty cool, is that I can actually participate in the price increase of Aave, and I'm only going to have to pay back these $344. So if Aave should actually double in price, I've actually made even more money, because I'm only going to have to pay back these $344 that I actually borrowed with my collateral. Let's close this, and let's go back to Aave. And then what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to actually click on deposit, and I'm going to deposit these 0.93 Aave max. Click on continue, and then click on deposit. And that's basically it. That was how you can actually double dip yield farm on Aave. You earn these Matic tokens by depositing funds. You can borrow against that collateral, and even though you're paying a fee, you actually earn more in Polygon tokens. And then after, with the borrowed amount, you can buy something else like Aave, deposit that, and then again on that amount you can actually earn some APY. I know it's mind-blowing, and this is definitely not going to be here forever, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, use at your own risk, as everything on Polygon is extremely new and there haven't been any hacks yet. So let's hope that it continues like that. So that's about it. And I can go onto my dashboard and I see everything that I'm earning. I could actually add everything together and calculate what I'm actually earning. So that's pretty cool. So my collateral is $2,013 because I added these Aave tokens as collateral, and my LTV is 17%. So if I want to go and be more risky, I can actually borrow again against my Matic tokens and put it up to 30%. I might do that, but for the minute, I'm actually really happy with this. What I also really like with Aave is that here on the left-hand side, you can see the price of my balance actually increasing in real time, even though it's a low amount because I haven't deposited that much. It's still a really awesome feature. With that said, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe for much more videos like this, showing you how to use DeFi apps in order to live a decentralized lifestyle. I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.